What's up, guys? It is Ray Ace here, and we are going to check out 3 creepy true horror stories from Mr. Nightmare. So let's get into it.
I was house sitting for my grandma one weekend while she went to Florida with some of her church friends. I was sleeping in the guest bedroom next to her room. The guest bedroom always had 2 twin beds inside of it that my brother and I would sleep.
Why is his voice so fucking eerie? Or is that just me? But his voice is kind of eerie, which I kind of dig, to be honest, but it is eerie.
And when we had sleepovers at her house. When I did get into bed, it was early, and I didn't actually go to sleep for a while. There wasn't much to do at my grandma's house. That's when I thought I could start hearing someone's voice outside. It sounded like a woman's voice, saying hello, moving slow because I was trying to listen.
Why? No.
It was a woman's voice.
You call 911, or
like
you
every
just
10 seconds.
start shooting.
As I got closer to the front door, I realized that's where it seemed to be coming from. I tried peeking my head in between the plastic blinds without making it obvious. But I guess I didn't do a good job of that, because when I looked, I did see a woman on my grandma's stoop. Once again, she said hello.
Oh, no.
Freakish smile on her face.
Hell
This
no.
woman was older, but don't picture her as some innocent-looking, small old lady. She looked like she was maybe late 50s, early 60s. It was midnight, though. Why would anyone come to the door this late? And why wouldn't she knock or ring the bell? Why was she just standing out there going hello over and over? Maybe it was that, or she just decided to leave. I started texting everyone about it, my sisters, my friends, telling them how bizarre it was. And she barely ever even checked her cell phone anyway. Just like that, something broke the silence. A banging at the window. Not a knocking or tapping, banging. I felt that fierce pain in my chest area as my body entered that fight or flight mode.
I'm already there, buddy.
Stopped, I heard that familiar voice say hello. I screamed at her smiling, gross face, "I'm calling the cops." I pulled the blind back down and ran back outside to the living room. I looked around the house, then ran upstairs to box myself into the upstairs guest bedroom. That freaky old lady seemed to be gone. The next morning, I called my grandma and told her what happened.
Hell no.
She started yelling into the phone, clearly panicking and distressed. She told me how a few days earlier, she was being watched in the grocery store by some woman about 10 years younger than her. I did have to give it a second thought. My grandma is 75, and she has lost a bit of her wits, so I do have to take some of the things she says with a grain of salt. But the way she yelled into the phone about the woman in the store really gave me the chills. And I still wonder if it could have been the same person.
Bruh, why didn't you call the cops? Why didn't you do something? Like, shit, if she an elderly lady and she doing that creepy shit, she ought to get her hip thrown. That's all I'm saying. I'm kicking her fucking hip from underneath her. Sorry. I'll try to edit out. If not, oh well. I'm like
My name is Nicholas.
kind of tired because I've been at work all day.
Which doesn't exactly sit in the same.
It's 5:30
I just went
a.m.
through a breakup with my first girlfriend, so I started getting back into the online dating scene. I was using the app Hinge when I found some blonde girl named Stephanie who I really connected with. She also went to Syracuse.
See, I've never done online dating, and I probably never will, because fucked up shit that I've always heard about it. Whether it be Bumble, I've heard some fucked up stories about Bumble, and I've heard fucked up stories about Tinder. I've heard crazy shit about Hinge, about like the dark web and all kinds of creepy shit that happened on it.
Read, go to the movies. We even had the same sense
Just
of
a
humor.
curious actual question,
I
why?
suggested we go on a movie date, and she said she'd love to. She told me to meet her at some specific point near campus, and she'd pick me up. So, around 9 o'clock, I waited on some corner of a normal neighborhood block, waiting for Stephanie. It wasn't Stephanie, though, but some old random guy. He asked what I was doing alone out here, which was insanely weird, first of all. Then I said I was waiting for someone. He asked if I was waiting for Stephanie, and I said, yeah, how'd you know? He said he was Stephanie's father and told me to hop in so he could give me a ride to her. I took a good look at him, and he looked a little old.
Oh, no. No. Mm-mm. Nope. Nope. Right there is my answer for every fucking reason why I don't do goddamn online dating.
To be her father, to be honest. I'm no idiot when it comes to sketchy situations. So
Ugh.
I said in a firm voice, "Why didn't you tell me you'd be picking me up?" He claimed he didn't trust a random guy meeting up with his daughter. He started yelling, "Hey, hey," sounding surprised that I was just walking away like that. But I've heard way too many kidnapping stories to know where this could potentially go.
Yeah,
I
that's
heard
fucked.
the guy's car moving, and I turned to make sure he wasn't doing a U-turn to follow me. I breathed a sigh of relief when he drove straight and turned left out of sight. I continued walking down the block towards campus. Noticed what I was pretty sure to be the same car the man was driving. Just
I do
parked on
hit the
side of
block.
road with the light shut off.
Fuck
I briefly
that.
tried looking into the window as I passed, but the glass was tinted. I tried not making it obvious that I was suspicious and continued walking, and then full on booked it in the direction of campus. Surprisingly, I wasn't followed. I made it back to campus out of breath and started walking to my dorm building. I felt like I heard footsteps following me though, to give me time to listen for where the footsteps were coming. They were a few cars away from me.
Oh, nah, bruh.
I never stopped sharing my location with Stephanie, or should I say that man. But when I lay in my bed, I got another text from that man, and it was shocking. It said, "You're a little piece of fucking shit. You're lucky you got away. I would have strangled your ugly ass."
God damn.
I replied saying thanks for the threat, it's going straight to the police, and I blocked his number. I still have the conversation saved as evidence, and I plan on going to the police with it eventually. Hopefully they are able to do something about it.
Bruh, that is fucking creepy. That's right there. Reason why I said online dating is shit. Don't do it. Meet someone in real life, in person, that you can like connect with and relate to.
When I was 18, I had a side job as a part-time janitor at my high school over the summer. I would work sometimes days and sometimes nights, anywhere from 9 a.m. to 12 a.m. So one night, one of my superiors, Tom, had to leave early, meaning I'd be finishing up the rest of my shift alone, and I'd be locking up for the night. I definitely pushed it with the things I'd get away with.
Wow.
One of the things Tom asked me to do before leaving was bring all the extra seats in the gymnasium from the assembly down to the basement storage room. So I figured I'd do that, then just go home. The whole basement of that school wasn't exactly pretty. It felt more like a basement to a warehouse. Anyway, there were what appeared to be a bunch of art mannequins covered by paint cloths. You know, those big things that look like blankets. It seemed all the school.
His voice just giving me the fucking shivers.
I dropped a stack of chairs down where the rest of the chairs were stored, and went back up to the gym to get more. I think it was removed from on top of it. I know for sure it was covered minutes earlier because it was one of the front ones. I texted Tom saying, "I think someone's down in the basement." He said back, "What do you mean?" And I said one of the art cloths were moved. The art cloth, tucked in the corner of the storage room, sitting outside of the light that was produced at the center of the room. It was covering something, surely. I started to tiptoe over to it, but when I was a few feet away from it, I realized whatever was under that cloth was moving just ever so slightly. There was undoubtedly someone hiding under there.
What the
I ran back
fuck?
upstairs and locked the basement door. He didn't want to come back though. He told me to be a man and confront whoever was down there.
You got me bent.
Again.
You got me
the blood was now
fucked.
strewn flat on the floor, and whoever was hiding under there was gone. There were loud metallic thumps coming from above my head. I looked up and saw indents slowly forming in the large air vent above me. Bangs like whoever was in there was trying to break open the floor of the air vent. I didn't know what was happening, but I was officially done with this.
Yeah, I would
Ran up the
quit.
stairs, locked up the school, and went home. And I claimed there was nothing else I could say.
No,
Thank God it was
why?
my last week there, so it wasn't my concern anymore.
Why? Why would you lie to him? Just fucking tell him the truth. Be like, hey, this is part of the reason why I'm giving you my notice, and I'm done. But All right, guys. Drop a like, comment, subscribe down below. Until next time, y'all have a blessed day and peace out.